is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today you're gonna be doing a Rockets realistic rebuild. Before we get into it, let's try to get over 100 likes today. And of course, guys, we are so close to 9,000 subs. If you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, be greatly appreciated. I'm not even sure we've missed an upload of 2020. I don't think I've missed a day where I didn't upload, which is kind of crazy to think about since we're 3 months in now into 2020. So yeah, I definitely appreciate the support. But guys, the Rockets are actually having a very good season with their success of the small ball experiment. Now, for this video, I don't know if I'll take it that far because I did do a Rockets rebuild before where I didn't have a center throughout the whole entire video. Didn't really go that well, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably not go that route in today's video. So that probably means firing Mike D'Antoni and all that in the offseason if we're gonna do something like that, because Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni are being different, which I can respect. I think it's something that's never obviously been done before, so it is great that they're trying new things to, you know, try to win a championship. We'll have to see how it goes in the playoffs, but as far as this first season is concerned, I'm gonna go ahead and just simulate this season out and we're gonna see how it goes. But as far as the roster right now, I think really Robert Covington, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden are probably the only safe players on this team. Of course, there's guys down here maybe like Ben McLemore, who's been very good with the Rockets this season, and maybe some others that we can keep around. But guys, for this first season, let's just go ahead and simulate to the end and let's see how well this small ball thing keeps going. At the end of season number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo is your most valuable player. John Morant is your rookie of the year. Dennis Schroeder is your 6th man. Kawhi is defensive player, and Bam Adebayo is your most improved. Not bad at all. James Harden, all NBA first team, and then we got all NBA third team for Russell Westbrook and Damian Lillard. Let's go look at what we got going on. So we get to play the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round. So Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul. That would be a fun little first round matchup to watch for sure. Let's go look at the stats real quick, see how things finished out for us. So we had 34 from James Harden, 25 from Russell Westbrook, and 14 from Mr. Eric Gordon himself. Let's go ahead and simulate current round against the Oklahoma City Thunder as they jump up 1-0 on us to start. We do even it up. 2-1. Can we go up 3-1 on them? 2-2. 3-2, please, for us. Nope, we are down 3-2, and we are going to a game 7, and we get eliminated in the first round by the Oklahoma City Thunder. What poetic justice would that be if the Thunder were to eliminate Russell Westbrook in the first round once again? Because Russell Westbrook hasn't been out of the first round since the KD Thunder days.
What?
So that would be kind of weird if that were to happen in real life. We got the Battle of LA. So basically, if the Rockets were to get eliminated in the first round, yeah, it's probably gonna be by Mike D'Antoni. So that's probably what we're gonna do in the offseason. That's probably what I was gonna do anyway, but that's just like even more justification for firing him in the offseason, because I actually want a center throughout this video, because like I said, I've done that already, so I'm not gonna go with that again. So let's go look to the draft lottery and let's see if we even have a pick. I don't think we do, because I think it was traded at the trade deadline. Yeah, it goes to Denver Nuggets, because I'm pretty sure that 4-team trade sent Denver a first round pick, which ended up being Houston's. So D'Antoni, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to fire you. Let's fire our assistant as well, because his ratings are horrible. And then we need a trainer just potentially for those, you know, training camps, depending on what we get. I guess I'll just hire maybe Michael Stauffer, and then we'll get Trent Peterson. So I wish there was more realistic head coaching candidates in the first offseason. That'd be cool, but there's not. So I guess I'll get Walter Forrest to be our head scout. Let's go to the draft. We don't have a pick at all, do we? We don't have a second rounder. No, we don't. Okay, so I guess we'll just skip over it. Let's go to player options. I don't know what kind of options we got going on, but we got Ben McLemore accepting, which is actually, this is a team option. So yeah, we're going to accept it because Ben McLemore has been great. And then Austin Rivers declined. So let's go to qualifying offers. Michael Frazier and William Howard. Don't really know who either of you guys are, so sorry, probably won't be bringing you back. But free agency, we need a center. That's like first off what we really need. So I'm going to look around for a center. And JaVale McGee. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I think it almost kind of reminds me of when he was on the Golden State Warriors. So yeah, I think he would be a decent center to come in, play like 20 minutes a game or so for us. Do we have bird rights on anybody? Austin Rivers, we do. We could play him at shooting guard. Austin Rivers is usually a pretty decent bench player. So I'm going to get Austin Rivers and JaVale McGee to start this video off. I think JaVale McGee would definitely be a decent fit here in Houston for us. So do we have a mid-level exception anywhere else? We do not. So there's really not a whole lot of upgrading after this. So we got Russell Westbrook and Austin Rivers. But like I said, I'm probably going to move Austin Rivers to shooting guard, because I think he goes up and overall he does. So Austin Rivers will be the backup shooting guard. Chris Clemens will probably not play in the rotation this season. How many years does he have left on his contract? Okay, we could use him in the G League or something. So we have Harden, Austin Rivers, Eric Gordon, Daniel House, and Ben McLemore. Bruno Caboclo and Robert Covington, JaVale McGee, and PJ Tucker. So we can move PJ Tucker back to power forward because we're gonna definitely use JaVale McGee at the backup center. So Isaiah Hartenstein, I think he's actually a decent player in real life. They just don't play him, so I don't know what I want to do with him, but I'll probably trade him because we kind of need to upgrade here because Eric Gordon is not just, he's just going to go down in overall eventually. So if we could get like a decent small forward, power forward, that's what I'm looking for. So let's see what we can find. So Satoransky and Luke Cornett, that's not really what I'm looking for. Zubac and Beverly, we could bring Beverly back to the Clipper or to the Rockets. I'm sure him and Russell Westbrook would love playing together. Duncan Robinson and Kelly Olynyk, and we give the Miami Heat PJ Tucker and Eric Gordon. I guess technically the Heat would get rid of Olynyk's contract, but I really don't want it either. The Jazz have Derrick Jones Jr., so they must have just signed him. Bielitsa, and we get, ooh, I like the idea of Bielitsa, and we have to give him the first round pick to get rid of Eric Gordon's contract. I'm not opposed to that. I'm definitely not opposed to that. Let's keep looking just in case. Wiggins and Alec Burks. So I kind of like that deal. I think we're going to get Bielitsa. Don't get him in a lot of rebuilds anyway. And we get rid of Eric Gordon's contract, which is going to help us out a lot because I think these both expire after the season because Eric Gordon's contract is not very good because he's going to go down overall quite a bit. So we're going to get rid of our first round pick, unfortunately, but we get Bielitsa, come play power forward. And what we can do now is move Covington to small forward because he goes up quite a bit. So now we have Russell Westbrook, Chris Clemens, Corey Joseph, Harden, Austin Rivers. We have Daniel House and Robert Covington, Ben McLemore, and we have PJ Tucker, Bruno Caboclo, and we have JaVale McGee. So yeah, we kind of have ourselves a full rotation. We're gonna have to see how this next season goes. I'll sign Joakim Noah. He was signed by the Clippers today on a 10-day contract. So welcome back to the NBA, Joakim Noah. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and sum it to the end of season number 2, and hopefully with a real center on our team, we can actually go farther in the playoffs. The end of season number 2, Stephen Curry ends up winning MVP, 32 points, 11 assists. My man came back yesterday. I guess he's not really my man, but Stephen Curry did come back to action yesterday, which is awesome to see. LaMelo Ball is our rookie of the year against he was on the Chicago Bulls. Dennis Schroeder's your 6th man, and Kawhi Leonard, defensive player still in the Clippers. And Markelle Fultz was your most improved. And Michael Stauffer, coach of the year, because we went 59-23, which had to be the best team in the Western Conference. It had to be. But Russell Westbrook having an all-NBA first team season, and he is jubilant. If you see his morale, he is jubilant, which is awesome. Don't know what jubilant means. Actually, I might. I just wouldn't know the exact definition. And James Harden is thrilled because he was on the All-NBA second team, and here's your All-NBA third team. So we are the first seed in the Western Conference. Did we have the best record in the NBA, though? Let's go check that real quick. So yes, we did. We went 59-23 while everybody else, 54-28, had mediocre records. So we are going to be facing the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. Let's go see what the stats look like. 31 points from James Harden and almost 9 rebounds, 7 assists from Russell Westbrook. Awesome stuff. So basically Russell Westbrook got more rebounds than James Harden, because I was about to say these guys kind of had a similar season, but Russell Westbrook made the all NBA first team. So 50% from the field, 54 from James Harden, and I guess Russell Westbrook shot terrible from 3 again, 25%.
That's terrible.
And then James Harden 44, which is also good about Westbrook because he's finally stopped shooting threes this season, so that's very good for him. Did we recap the rotation? I don't know if we did. So Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Covington, and PJ Tucker is ice cold right now. JaVale McGee, Bielitsa, Austin Rivers, Daniel House, and Ben McLemore. So we're going to rebuild this rotation because now we got Westbrook, Harden, Covington, and Bielitsa starting. JaVale McGee, Rivers, PJ Tucker, and Ben McLemore, Austin Rivers. So boys, can we win this championship in season number 2? We'll have to see how it goes. So we're down 1-0 to the Timberwolves to start this off. We're down 2-0, and are we gonna get swept in the first round? Because that usually is what happens to me. And okay, so we evened it up, which is good. We were down 2-0 to start, and now we've won 3 in a row, and we beat them 4 times in a row after being down 2-0, which was similar to what happened when Isaiah Thomas and the Celtics were down 2-0 to the Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade Bulls, if you guys remember that. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Denver Nuggets. Let's go to the Timberwolves roster real quick. Forgot to do that. So we had Towns, Russell, Okogie. So after Towns and Russell, I guess I have RJ Hampton too, but like after Towns and Russell, there's a huge drop off. But now we can play the Denver Nuggets, who have Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Will Barton, and Jabari Parker. So Monte Morris as well. Guys, where's Jabari Parker's career going, man? I don't know. This man's been on like 7 teams now. Maybe that's too much. Maybe like 5 or 6 teams, because man, he's been bounced around for a while now, which is kind of sad because he used to be a very good player. But we're up 2-1 on the Denver Nuggets, 3-1. Can we go to the Western Conference Finals? 3-2. Game 7. Ooh, I'm not liking these game 7s, boys. Come on. Don't really want to have to go to a game 7 right now. Just kind of want to finish this team off if we can, because this is probably going to be our best chance to win this championship. And we're getting blown out in game 7 on our home floor. How embarrassing. 127 to 93. Harden shot 5 of 17, while Russell Westbrook shot 9 of 29 and 1 of 12 and 3 of 12 from 3. So nice. Game 7, Russell Westbrook and James Harden is awesome. So we have another offseason to go, which is the good thing. So we're gonna have to upgrade this team even more if we can. I don't even think we're gonna have cap space, so this is definitely gonna be a little rough, but we got the Bucks and the Warriors, and the Warriors are back on top, winning another championship. Good for them. We're all happy to see that, I'm sure. Let's go into this offseason though, as we're gonna have to make this team better than it is. Unfortunately, our team relies a lot on Russell Westbrook and James Harden's success, and as you can tell, didn't really pan out last season because they did not very well in the playoffs at all. So we have the 29th pick, and now we are okay. Our staff's still good, so let's go to this to the draft. We have the 29th overall pick. I kind of want to use this pick to my advantage if I can. Let's see what we can do with it. So we have a first rounder and a second round pick. So I did decide to extend PJ Tucker, which results in him getting a no trade clause, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, it's all right, I guess. So we got Covington at small forward, McGee. I don't know, man. I guess we'll just draft here. I don't really know what else to do with this pick. So let's go ahead and draft and see if we can get the next, I don't know, James Harden here to develop in the next couple years, because we'll be going like 10 seasons down the road in this video, right? No, we won't. Sharif O'Neal, let's go ahead and send him to the end of that, because we're not gonna worry about the second round picks. It's super late. So we're gonna draft Sharif O'Neal. They did draft Trey Mann, so I guess we'll sign him as well. Player options, Corey Joe, I'm gonna be declining, and Chris Clemens we sent to the G League, so we'll get him back to be our backup point guard for this season. Hartenstein is a free agent. I also sent him to the G League, so he could be our backup center. Joakim Noah was the backup, and I don't think he got any minutes. So let's see what we got going on in free agency. Hopefully we have another mid-level exception to our advantage. So we're gonna renounce Corey Joseph, Bielitsa, and then Macklemore as well. I'm not gonna bring him back. And Hardenstein's a free agent. So do we have another mid-level exception we can use? Because that would be so clutch right now. But Harden and Chris Clemens, I'm cool with that. We got Harden and Rivers, that's good. Covington and House, I'm all right with that. And then the power forward spot, I'm not all right with. So can we have a mid-level here? We kind of do. Bielitsa might have to be the guy we go get, honestly. That's going to be our best opportunity to get somebody decent. Is there anyone at center we can move? We could definitely get Isaiah and Hartenstein back and maybe play him at the 4 if we want to do something weird like that. I'm definitely not opposed to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign Bielitsa. And I don't know if I'll keep Bielitsa. I'll try to trade him potentially. I don't want to renounce Isaiah Hartenstein. I want him back. He might be mad at me for sending him to the G League, but if he gets an offer, I'm not going to decline it. I'm going to match it. You're coming back to Houston because I developed you for a reason. So let's get that going. And then we do have another. Okay, so we have more money we can spend. So Thaddeus Young, Taj Gibson, Hardenstein. I definitely want Hardenstein back for sure. But do we need anything else? I mean, we do kind of need a better power forward. But like I said, we could move Hardenstein here. We could move PJ Tucker to small forward because I know he'll go up at small forward as well. So we'll do that. And he'll probably go down another 2 overall. So we'll roll with that. And then we basically just need Isaiah Hartenstein back. He'll either be the backup center or play the starting power forward. Because our team wasn't bad. So I'm hoping we can just kind of rinse and repeat. Just shake off that season. And hopefully we'll have a better game 7. And then he's not even interested in negotiating with us. So maybe I won't even get him back. I know I made him mad by sending him to the G League. But is there a situation where I won't get this guy back? I feel like I can match any offer he gets. But I don't think he's going to get a crazy offer. I don't think he will because he's very disrespected right now. He's very mad at me for sending him to the G League. So I guess maybe I should have a backup plan. So I guess we'll get, I don't know, Thaddeus Young. Maybe sign him, I guess, because I don't really know what else to do in this situation. So Thaddeus Young, welcome to the Houston Rockets. And then hopefully we can get Hardenstein back because that's definitely my plan right now because I don't really have a different plan as of right now. So free agency day 11, day 12. Do I get him back on his qualifying offer? Or does he just not come back at all? And we get him back. Okay, good. So player progression, Russell Westbrook goes down overall by 1, which sucks. McGee does 2. Bielitsa is down 2. Thaddeus Young, Isaiah Hartenstein. So we definitely have depth. Let's go ahead and move Hartenstein to the 4 because I think he'll probably go up. Yes, he goes up to an 81. So yeah, I'm going to roll with that. 7 foot and 7 foot. Obviously, we'll be pretty slow in the court, but you know what? At this point, I just want the best overall on the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and send it to the end of season number 3, and hopefully we can have a similar season than last season, and this time we can actually have a better game 7, make it to the NBA Finals, and win that championship for Russell Westbrook and James Harden. At the end of season number 3, we ended up going 51-31, so not as good as last season, but it's not terrible at the same time. Let's go to the rotation. So we had Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Robert Covington, Isaiah Hartenstein, JaVale McGee, Chris Clemens, Bielitsa, Thaddeus Young, and Austin Rivers. So yeah, that was our rotation. So I'm not sure why we were worse, but you know what? It's all right. Hopefully we can still, somehow make it to the Western Conference Finals. But Russell Westbrook with 22 points per game and James Harden with 27. So things have gone down a little bit for those guys. But hopefully in this hopefully in this third season, we can actually have some success and make it back to the Western Conference Finals, as we're up 1-0 on the San Antonio Spurs. They do even it up. Can we go up 2-1 on these guys? We do. Can we go up 3-1? And can we beat them in 5 games? And we do. So we get to play the Los Angeles Lakers. So now we got the Blazers and the Grizzlies down low. Let's go see what the Spurs even had. They had Paul George, DeRozan, so that's not a bad squad at all. Murray, Adams, Cantor. But now we get to play the Lakers, who have probably, Anthony Davis and LeBron James, of course. And they have Rudy Gobert. So yeah, that's a pretty nice trio they have. Mike Conley, that's actually not a bad starting 5 at all. Like, hopefully we can, find a way to beat them, but it's not looking good for our chances. So they're up 1-0 to start. We're down 2-0. Yeah, we're just going to run into the Lakers and lose, aren't we? 3-1. All right, so can we come back from a 3-0 deficit? Dude, if we were able to come back, which we won't be able to, you know how, oh my gosh, we'd be able to play the Portland Trailblazers in the Western Conference Finals. And we do win this one, 113-93, as Harden had 44 points. Russell Westbrook, I need you to help out just a little bit more if you can. So we have a game 6 here, man. We are at home, so it's possible to force a game 7. If we're able to make the Lakers blow a 3-0 lead, we're 78-121. Harden, again, 41-5-10 going nuclear. 2K, don't get me this excited just for us to lose in game 7 by 50. Please don't do this. Like, please don't do this to me. So let's see what happens in this game 7. We end up this close, 108-105. Oh my gosh. The Lakers just blew a 3-0 lead. We are in the Western Conference Finals. We get to play the Portland Trailblazers. Oh my gosh, I thought we were gonna have to do another season. But Lillard, Drummond, and Nurkic. Nurkic is coming back on the 15th, by the way, which I'm excited about. Obi Toppin, Derek Jones, and Nasir Little. So we did not just get the Lakers to blow a 3-0 lead, make it to the Western Conference Finals, just to lose to my Portland Trailblazers. Let's see what happens. We're down 1-0 to start, down 2-0, 2-1. Can we even it up? There. Oh my gosh, man. We literally made it here just to lose. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. I thought for sure we were about to make our championship run here. So looks like we do have a chance. 111-105. Man, we just did that for nothing. 120-112. We really just did that for nothing at all. All right, so I think I'm gonna just run one more season. We got the Bulls and the Trailblazers, and it looks like the Bulls are gonna win the championship as Kawhi Leonard hands his, probably his 4th championship at this point and gets his 4th Finals MVP with a 4th different team. So man, I'm annoyed. All right, so I mean, the only thing I can think to do at this point is maybe to trade Russell Westbrook. I don't want to, but I don't know. We made it to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row, and we've lost both times. So let's go ahead and explore the market for Russell Westbrook. I don't know what's going to pop up. If nothing good, then I probably won't even do it. Jaylen Brown, and that's not a bad offer, but I kind of want to keep Russell Westbrook at the same time because we've made it to the Western Conference Finals. Chris Paul, we can bring Chris Paul back to Houston. D'Angelo Russell, I don't know why the Timberwolves would do this, a 33-year-old for a 26-year-old. So I guess I'll keep Russell Westbrook around. I'm hoping we have cap space, but we've made it to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row now. We got to get this going, man. We got to actually make it this next year. So we're going to get past the draft. Let's go to player options because we're worried about free agency right now. So we got Terrence Mann, or Trey Mann, I guess, and then player qualifying offers. Hartenstein's a free agent. Definitely wouldn't mind him being my power forward again. But as far as free agency is concerned, I know Covington's a free agent. But as far as everybody else, Tucker's a free agent. Austin Rivers is a free agent. So I'm just going to renounce like everybody besides Hartenstein. And we'll have, okay, so we have a decent amount of cap space. I want Clemens back if I can get him. But we have Russell Westbrook, Harden, Thaddeus Young, Bielitsa, and JaVale McGee. So I don't mind JaVale McGee, but I'm going to go ahead and throw Bielitsa and Thaddeus Young up there in maybe a second and see. Hopefully we can get something good. I'll take whatever I can get. Shake Milton and Al Horford. That's not bad, actually. I might do that. We might do that trade. Nikola Mirotic, Willie Cauley-Stein first, and actually like the idea of getting Shake Milton to come be our backup shooting guard, and Al Horford is not bad either. So we'll do that. So we get Al Horford. Probably play off the bench for us, honestly. Probably back up or Isaiah Hartenstein, I should say. We do need a backup center or a starting center because JaVale McGee, I don't know if I want him to be my starting center at this point. So we'll go ahead and throw JaVale McGee on the market. And Fred VanVleet, that's actually not a bad offer. Willie Cauley-Stein. Not really seeing anything though. Tony Bradley. So maybe if there's is there a center free agency we can grab? We have Covington. Ooh, I need to sign Covington back as well. He wants a bag, but I want him back, honestly. So I think I will do that. We could definitely afford this center out here, but I think I want to focus on getting Covington back if I can. So House I won't worry about. Chris Clemens, Rivers. I definitely want Rivers back. Wait, did we just got Shake Milton, so we don't even need Rivers back. So what we got? Shake Milton. Blue screen, really. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm just gonna sign the same player. I'm probably just gonna sign Covington and all those guys back, and I'm just gonna go ahead and send it to the end of the 4th season since 2K wants to be on some BS and blue screen me.
2 hours later.
The end of season number 4, my boy Damian Lillard is the MVP. I can only hope and pray that one day he is able to actually do that in real life. Yeah, maybe if the Blazers were good this year, he'd actually be, you know, kind of considered, but they're not the greatest. So yeah. Lillard, MVP, awesome. Emoni Bates is your rookie of the year on the Detroit Pistons. Cole Anthony is your 6th man, and AD is defensive player. So we went 52-30. This is going to be the very last season we do, or the last playoffs we'll see, because if we don't get it here, then I am just thinking that it's not possible. So 32 points from James Harden, 25 from Russell Westbrook. So guys, can we get this going? Let's go look at the rotations. We had Russell Westbrook, Harden, Covington, Hartenstein, McGee, Chris Clemens, Shake Milton, Al Horford, and Nerlens Noel. So can we beat the Pelicans in the first round? Well, let's go see what the Pelicans look like, because if they have a god squad, then we're probably screwed. Zion, Ingram, Derrick Rose, that's 289s and a 94. TJ Warren, Jackson Hayes, Vassell, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So yeah, they have a pretty nice lineup. I'm not gonna lie, their whole team is like 78 overall, but can we beat them in the first round? We're up 1-0 to start the series. They even it up with us. Can we please? Okay, we're down 2-1, and wow, we're down 3-1. So obviously we're already running into some very bad situations. So can we come down from 3-1 deficit, and we end up almost choking this away? So 108 to 110. So this is 2-3 series now. We do have game 7, like, you know, home court advantage. So if we can win on their home floor. 118 to 125. We lose in the first round to end this video off. I'm convinced this game does not like me. I'm very convinced this game hates me. But we'll go ahead and stick around and see who wins the championship. And that we'll see what happens. So we got the Denver Nuggets up 2-1 on the Blazers. The Blazers evened it up. And guys, I know I haven't gotten gameplay lately, but like I haven't run into the situation. Like I don't want to jump in the first round and get gameplay. I want it to be like the NBA Finals and get gameplay. But I didn't make it there one time in this video. Unfortunate. And the Lakers win the championship, even though we beat them just last season. All right, guys, I'm ended there. I thank you guys for watching. We've gone 4 seasons deep now, and it just seems like it's not in the cards for me today. So thank you guys. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.